Just trying to hurry up.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to Talking Madness. We are back live here again. And we've got more hosts. We've grown in numbers. Talking Madness. We have grown in numbers. Live here again. Obviously, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, myself, Nathan Lewis, is still here. I'm still joined by Lee and Aaron. But tonight, our new host of Talking Madness is the one and only Dale Richardson. Dale, how does it feel now to be a full-time host of Talking Madness?
It's going to be a fantastic experience. I'm looking forward to it.
We're glad to have you here. How are you guys doing?
Perfect.
Beautiful, yeah.
Excellent.
You all right, guys?
Stuff.
Yeah, I'm all right, Dale. I just, been busy. Moved house. Yeah, moved out of Coventry. Yeah. I'll just show you my new bedroom if you want. Bear me a second. Got a new bedroom. Where is it? Yeah, I've got a new bedroom, mate. 1 second. Here we go.
What are you doing? You've gone now, mate.
Oh, it disappeared now.
Where is it?
There we are.
What?
It's my new
What's
bedroom.
behind you, Aaron?
Oh, this is my roommate. Have you seen him?
What?
He looks familiar.
He does, doesn't he?
Where have you found that picture of me?
Look. Put my hand up here. Look, I can stroke my new roommate.
What is that?
This is my roommate, Nathan Lewis.
That is haunting and creepy, man.
Look,
Wow.
ain't he cute? Look at that, guys.
Wow.
Little baby Nathan Lewis.
Talk about little baby Nathan. Have you seen this? Now that's little baby Nathan.
Look at him. Oh, look at that little ginger kid there. The afro on him.
So obviously we are back, lads, after some time because we were lucky enough to have the world of wrestling come back to life and entertain our fans once again. But unfortunately, we're back into another lockdown. So we need to continue to entertain our fans. So back comes Talking Madness. And we've got some amazing guests tonight.
Yes.
For our first show back.
Yes.
We have the Welsh duo, as we like to call them.
No, Tom Jones.
No, couldn't book Tom Jones, I'm afraid. Too busy recording The Voice.
Okay,
Oh,
close.
damn.
Thought it was then.
No, we are joined by none other than Kat Von Cage and Casey Wilde.
Oh,
Wow.
Casey Wilde is
Fantastic.
so fit.
What?
Yeah. Put that out there.
Nobody
Okay,
knows what
good to know. Good to know.
I'm lost.
But yeah, so we're joined by them. So again, anyone watching this live, you got any questions for Casey or Kat Von Cage, message us on the YouTube chat, or you can put it on Messenger on Facebook and get in touch with any of us to ask us those questions, and we'll ask your questions to our awesome guests tonight. Before they join us, obviously they're not here now, but they are going to join us soon. Let's have a catch up, lads. It's been a while. I mean, we've all kind of changed a bit, especially me. I'm 4 stone heavier. Shave my beard off.
Yeah, what's going on with that moustache?
You look like Dr. Robotnik, man.
That's grown.
Good.
That's
Well-
grown quite quickly, Dave, to be honest.
No, he looks like, you know, he looks like Max out of Max and Paddy at the moment.
On the road to nowhere. It's November, isn't it? Play football at the weekends, and all the lads doing November to raise money for prostate cancer. So
I've seen you play football. You don't play football, mate.
not very well.
That might be quite entertaining watching him play football, to be honest.
Oh, mate, he was in goals, mate. They got hammered.
Right.
Absolutely smashed.
They call him the cat. Now, if a cat, I tell you what, they called him the cat. Now,
panda.
man, unless that cat got run over, then he ain't no cat.
Roadkill.
Yeah, that's about right, Lee. Roadkill.
Roadkill. I just lay in the goal, just like
You did. Yeah, that's all.
No, but obviously we've got some new stuff tonight for the fans. Exciting new stuff.
We have.
We've got a brand new game.
Yes.
All we're going to do is tell you what the game is. The game is called You Suck.
You
Could
do
mean
suck.
anything.
You suck.
No, you suck.
No, you suck.
No, you suck.
Okay.
Okay.
So childish.
Says the guy.
The winner of the game gets a picture that I have behind me of Nathan. That's what the winner gets.
If that was Lee, he's gone through a right midlife crisis. Proper midlife crisis there. If that was Lee.
You had good hair back then, Lee.
Hey?
You had good hair back then.
Mate, I did have good hair back in the day, yeah. I used to have a proper, like, fucking spike.
He did.
Yeah? But
He
then,
looked like he was in a boy band.
But I just had to get rid of it, mate. It's gone. And
Aaron, you had to bring up the football.
Why?
Martin's commented on YouTube saying, thank you for joining us, by the way, Carrie and Martin. We appreciate it.
Hey, guys.
Yo.
Martin's put, I've heard that if you did lay down like Roadkill, I'd actually save more.
Probably.
Can't argue with that, really.
Not nice. It's not nice.
The most
But if have
work you
joined us-
did.
I probably would actually. If you have joined us and you are watching us on YouTube, do feel free to comment your name. We'll give you a shout out. Literally, we'll just shout. Ah!
Ah!
That's it.
Lee,
Every time someone new joins.
Ah! Lee, I've seen a picture of you back in the day, and I want to know when was you part of the boy band Blue?
Mate,
Oh.
I did have a bit of a boy band look going on back then.
You
Now
did,
it's
mate.
more look, isn't it?
Who? Me?
Not you, you banner.
No, not you. Nathan, Lee was like Westlife back in the day. Now he's more like Thug Life.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, you leave Westlife alone, Aaron.
I'm gonna say
Dale.
you're messing with the wrong people there. It's 2 against whatever.
Well, I'm not
Dale,
really
it's
aware.
It's not good.
My wife,
Dale,
a big boy band fan. My wife, so leave him alone.
Dale,
No,
that
we-
picture,
It's unbreakable. It's unbreakable. Rest life.
Dale, that picture behind you, is that the Sunderland ground? Should I just go? Should I just go?
I think you best, yeah.
This is the Sunderland ground. For those who don't know, I mean, if you don't know, I don't know where you've been living all this time. Dad is a Newcastle fan. That's why it's funny.
Absolutely proud of it as well.
Toonami, Dale.
That's right, Lee.
Poonami.
Greatest stadium in the world, St James's
Right,
Park.
I've been there. It's a nice stadium. I wouldn't say the best in the
I know
world.
this.
I've been
Yeah.
New Camp's really nice.
That's lovely.
You actually shut your mouth, Nate.
Yeah, Nave.
Sorry, but the
Look, I
Newcastle-
said it's a nice stadium. I'm just not going to agree it's the best in the world. I mean, the stadium in Durban in South Africa, they've got a giant swing in the middle. St James
No, I
Park,
don't,
they have
I don't want to swing in the middle. I want to watch football, not swinging.
I know.
Of a football pitch. Fucking hell.
You swing from the stadium.
Do you know there's a team in Georgia and their football ground is inside of a castle walls?
Really?
Or Georgia that's near Russia.
Inside the walls? Do you mean like inside the castle grounds, not just in
Yeah.
the wall?
No, not in a
Spikes
wall,
in the
yeah.
wall, like
Aaron, do you mean
Yes,
Georgia,
mate.
America?
Or
No, Georgia,
the
like-
country.
As in country.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, isn't it? It's
No,
better
Are
than
you
having a.
thinking Georgia? Are you thinking America as a state?
No,
No,
it's
but there
not.
wouldn't
No, the country, Nathan.
be Georgia, America,
No, I
would
was
there?
about Lee.
There wouldn't be a castle in Georgia, America, though, would there?
Probably not.
No, mate, there wouldn't be.
There's White Castle. Do good burgers.
Just used to think of that, you can.
Owen, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it.
Hey, Owen.
Yes, Owen.
But we've got some of our classic games back. Well, I say games. We've got Aaron's very famous fact of the day.
In fact,
I got two facts actually, and you get to pick A or B.
Is it to make up for the losses of facts?
Yeah, you get to pick A or B fact.
I'll tell you, we'll let you do them both if you want, Aaron.
Do both, yeah.
Oh,
Not
damn,
now,
you're a legend.
obviously.
No, not
Our
now.
guest has joined us. Our guest will join us in about 15 minutes or so. Around about 9 o'clock, we're going to be joined by our guests. So do get your
Who's our
questions
guest?
in for them. Huh?
Who's the guests?
Yes,
Is it Keris from
two of them.
Catatonia?
What do you want about?
I
So
love
think
Keris
of-
from Catatonia.
person you know. Is that what you're going to do?
Shall we? Let's play a game. Right, we'll go around the board, and you've got to name a famous Welsh person. The person to stumble loses. I'll
Alright,
go.
what we're doing.
Tom Jones.
Who's next?
I don't know which order we're going in because it depends how we're looking on our screen.
The screen
We'll go. We'll go.
Ryan
Me,
Giggs.
Nathan. Me. Okay. Me, Dale, Lee, Nathan. Right. Tom Jones.
Ryan Giggs.
Fucking
Who?
Prince of
Oh,
You're out, mate. No, you're out.
I didn't even get round one to leave. Like,
Right. We'll start again. Nathan,
now.
you start off. Your nan's
Huh?
not famous. She's not famous in your eyes, but I've never met her. I've never seen her bout Delilah, have I? Or kick a try over in the bloody Rugby World Cup, or you know what I mean?
Oh. He couldn't, mate. She'd fucking.
You know what I mean? Didn't see her in the World of News on Ryan Giggs' arms.
Ryan Giggs is lucky to have mine out.
I bet he would be. Right, we'll go again.
Okay.
Just
Right,
Welshman again.
you're out, mate. You're out, mate. You could just sit back.
One.
Right,
I'll start then. So I didn't go.
go.
Gareth Bale.
What the hell was that?
Oh, well,
What was that?
Gareth Bale.
Fireman Sam.
It's not Welsh.
Fireman Sam Welsh.
Sam. Is
Fireman
it
Sam
Welsh?
Welsh. Yes, he's Welsh.
Sam in Welsh.
Someone look
I'm
this up.
Googling this right now.
Google it. He comes from Pontypandy.
No.
Just because he lives there doesn't mean Fireman Sam's actually Welsh.
Go Google it then.
All right, 2 seconds.
Goodness.
It's Fireman Sam Welsh. Anyone on YouTube watching us, have a look now and shut these three up, please. Not you, Dale, because I like you.
No way.
You just said 3.
Yeah, no, then I remember it was you, Dale. Look, he's looking. He's looking.
I am. I'm reading now.
Have you got an Angry Birds poster in your bedroom, Nathan?
I don't believe this. We're looking
Right.
to see if Fireman
So
Sam
it says,
is
I'll
Welsh.
read it out. It says, Fireman Sam is a British animated comedy children's series about a fireman named Sam. His fellow firefighters live residents in the fictional Welsh rural village of Pontypandy, of 2 real towns, Pontypridd and Tiny Pandy. The original idea, hang on, hasn't said he's actually Welsh yet. The original idea was to have him with the show come from 2 ex-firemen from London, England, who took their idea to an artist writer, Rob Lee, who developed the concept. So
Wow.
he lives in a Welsh town, and nothing says he's actually Welsh.
Yeah, you don't know
Speaks
it's born in
Welsh.
Wales.
He speaks.
It does say.
Where's
It does say.
I think we
It
need to
does-
ask our guests when they come on. That's the question we need to ask them.
Hang on. It does say here, country of origin, Wales, United Kingdom.
I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. Yeah, you best
So-
walk off, you midget.
Okay. So Fireman Sam is Welsh.
Thank
Right.
you.
Well,
Right.
I think we'll let Aaron win this one.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's move on.
Well, it's Dale's turn now because we haven't argued about Wales. And then we've got some new people joining us. Jim Trarbrecht has joined us. Hi, Jim.
Hello,
Yes,
mate.
Jim. Oh, we know who that is, don't we?
It's
Yes.
Jim.
It's the #1 Cat Von Cage fan.
That is right.
That's who that is. Yes, it is.
Jimbo, don't you worry, mate.
Love you, man. Love you.
Absolute
Give me a
great
thing.
guy.
Appreciate you joining us tonight. Thank you very much.
Definitely.
Okay, so it's now Dale's turn to name a Welsh person. who's
I'm just,
famous.
I'm just
Googling
baffled by
them.
by that fact. To be honest.
Well, when you
Okay.
don't spend time at school like me, this is what you find out.
Is there any kids watching? Go to school though.
Yeah.
Famous Welsh people.
Yeah,
Go.
go on your net.
Cat Von Cage.
Ooh.
That's how we're playing it. Fair point. He's got a point. Go
Go on then,
mate,
Nate.
you're the winner. Huh?
Got it.
You.
Garrett Thomas,
What?
Who?
the rugby player.
Oh, Gareth Thomas. Yeah.
Right, okay.
Shirley Bassey.
Yes, that's fair. Yes.
Boom.
Nadia Sapphire.
Oh.
Come on, famous man. We're talking famous.
Oh!
To be fair, if he
Famous. That's
If
she's
he-
not Shirley Bassey famous, is she? Fucking hell.
I can't remember if
She's-
she's famous, but I'm going for it. Charlotte Church.
Charlotte
Yeah.
Church.
Oh, okay.
Now that is a good one.
I think I'm out then, so it's you two now.
Ian Rush.
Dale's turn, by the way.
No,
it's not.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Mark
Scottish
Hughes.
game. You're boring me now.
This game is awful.
It is. It is an awful
You
game.
don't know our Welsh people. It's not good.
No, we don't. We don't. Let's leave it to the Welsh.
This is pretty
The
bad.
Welsh people when they come on. We'll talk. Let them talk about living in Wales and things like
Let's
that.
talk about some interesting stuff. So we have got some questions here. So we've got a question here from Carrie. It says, how long do you think the lockdown is going to be? Or how long do you think it's going to be? And Lee, you owe me a chair.
Oh, hey.
Right.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't know what happened here.
You know, Sarah, the fan, that's her daughter. Me and Danny were round there one night after a few beers, and I sat on one of the children's chair, and I fell through the chair, and I broke the chair. I'm sorry, Curry. I will. It's in the post. I promise. It's just
Got lost.
Amazon's very good at the moment.
In regards to the lockdown, well, hopefully, end of November, the lockdown should be done, finished, and hopefully, start of December, CPW can be back doing some shows, entertaining our fans the right way, live wrestling shows. So hopefully, it's not too much longer. We have some other questions. Owen says, I don't know if any of you guys are gamers, but PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X?
PlayStation 5 all the way.
Yeah, I'm always a PlayStation guy, so I'm PlayStation 5.
Dale?
I haven't played any of the consoles, but Xbox probably.
Super Nintendo.
Yeah, well, I enjoyed that. I would say Sega Mega
Full on
Drive.
Nintendo.
I'm saving up to get the Xbox. The PlayStation 5. I just can't afford it at the minute, man. But I can't justify spending that much money at the minute. But I do definitely want to get the PS5.
How much are they?
You're looking about 450, 500 quid.
Wow. Lee, by the time you save that up, mate, Xbox 10 will be out.
It's true.
Be honest.
So obviously, let's talk about some stuff that's been happening over the time we've been away. Lots of stuff's happened. Sport being back, that's a good thing for a lot of people. Some football, entertaining Premiership so far at the moment. Interesting what's happening there. Had a US election. President.
Yeah.
So that's happened.
We got Biden.
Got Biden now.
Alex Connors didn't win.
No, unfortunately not. No.
Sorry, Alex.
Yeah. They have the right team behind him.
He's got to work with Charlie, his campaign manager.
That's it. Sack him. Sack that campaign manager.
Should be getting fired now.
Again, CPW has been back doing live shows, which has been amazing.
Alex Connors is now the general manager, though, CPW.
Yes.
Yeah, need to be careful what we say about him.
Yeah, that's not as good. But
yeah, lots happened over the few months that we've been away, because obviously we've been busy. But let's talk about our guests then before they come on and join us in the next 5 minutes. Also, we have Cat Von Cage and Casey Wild joining us. Two people that have been at CPW now for a couple of seasons, been around for a few seasons now, making themselves known throughout CPW. But obviously, Cat Von Cage, obviously known a lot more around the UK as well. Casey also does a lot in wrestling in Wales. Let's have your guys' opinions about those guys and stuff. And obviously, what you think. Let's say what we think about. You think about obviously, your favourite moments you've liked about them in shows and stuff.
Dale, let's go with you, Mr. Head of Refereeing.
Well, when it comes to Cat and Casey, I mean, both of them are great to work with. I've enjoyed working with them every time I've had a chance to. So, yeah, so that they're great guys, and so brilliant to work with. As it comes to doing shows, it was such a relief when we got back in August, got back in front of the CPW Galaxy, and entertaining them again was absolutely a fantastic experience. And I said it right from the start when we were the first time with the fans there. All I said to everybody, when you heard the fans making the noise, I went, that's what this is all about.
Definitely.
That is a beautiful sound.
It was so loud. Insane.
Beautiful sound.
Talking about shows, obviously, hopefully the next show that will be back after the lockdown will be Xmas Tidings, which will be featuring the return of the CPW prison.
Yes.
Now, those who've not seen the prison, it is one hell of a structure. It's intimidating. It's always been exciting to see matches in it, and I look forward to seeing what matches are in it this time round. But the one match that's interesting on that is the match of Tomby versus Dan Evans in a coffin match. Coffin match. We saw
crazy.
the last show, the coffin came out. Tomby popped out of the coffin. Yeah, I'm excited to see the coffin match. I think those two will go to war.
Oh, big time.
Big
time.
Especially if you see the history of Dan Evans and the war he's been in with Mr. Richards.
So, I mean, is that coffin match going to be the same rules as a casket match? Is it?
What, are you burning
I
on?
think so.
So you put them in, you close the door, yeah?
A coffin is a casket. They're the same thing.
Yeah, I'm just asking though, Nate, your management, mate. Come on.
Yeah.
Your management.
You got that management task now.
Actually, a coffin isn't a casket. It's different how they're tapered.
How do you know that?
Tomby was saying it at the when he knows all about coffins and caskets, mate. Trust me, he was telling us all about it.
That's a bit scary.
Yeah, well, of course, it's Tomby.
What, he sleeps in at night.
I am looking forward to the prison matches. I mean, when them sides go up, it's like so scary looking at it and how tall it is. I mean, I remember was it last year when Morris jumped off the top of it, and I'm just like literally wow. So I'm looking forward to these prison matches. You know, I'd love to be in one, but then I wouldn't want to be in one at the same time.
Well, we can find out later soon how one of our guests will feel about it, because obviously one of the matches inside of prison is Chantel Jordan versus Kat Von Cage.
Yes.
Wow.
That's going to be very, very, very scary. I mean, Lee, tell us what it's like being in a prison. Because out of all four of us,
that's just. I've been in a cell definitely, but I've never actually been in a prison.
That's closer than what we've been in.
It's gonna be very different to being in the CPW prison match, because you're in there with somebody else who just wants to hurt you. You're in there against somebody else who's going to smash your face against the side of a bar. You're in there against somebody else who wants to beat you. Usually, when you're in a cell, you're on your own, so you've got nothing to worry about, except unless you're pissed off the police. But you've got nothing to worry about otherwise. But no,
I've heard differently.
It's going to be very different, mate. I mean, I've never been in one of those prison matches. If I ever get the chance to, then I'll be able to tell you what it's like. But at the minute, I've never been in one, so it's hard to say. But everyone that I've seen has been pretty brutal. Pretty epic.
They are pretty awesome. I mean, obviously the one with Mr. Richards and Will Starr, that was a fantastic match, and I will always remember that the elbow drop off the top by Will to Mr. Richards. It was magnificent and scary at the same time. So it's just
exactly like I say. If you go back to some of the prison matches that have been there before. People that are going in there in the future, there's been some great prison matches already. So it's like, you
set the bars.
It's definitely.
No pun intended.
So, we look forward to obviously that show.
We look forward to seeing our fans.
Yeah, of course.
Because this is what we do it for. We do it not only because we love wrestling, but we do it for our fans as well, because we love you guys and we love hearing you cheer and boo. Without the CPW Galaxy, we're nothing really. End of the day. So that's what I'm looking forward to the most.
And obviously, we do have 2 other shows in December as well. As long as there's no lockdown, we will be hoping getting 3 shows out there for the fans. You've got the CPW Awards night and also the Xmas Bash as well in December.
Everyone loves the Xmas.
Yes.
December the 12th and December the 19th. So, a week after each other. So busy December. as long as we're not going to be held up or affected by this lockdown.
As long as
Listen.
Boris allows it.
If Boris does,
awards night, it was naughty, man. It was pretty epic. It was a great night. We all just had a massive party at the end. It was just a great time to be there with the fans, be there with everybody, and just party and celebrate. And this year, we've got a shitload, so we need to celebrate something. So
yes,
if we're,
of course.
if
Yes.
we're able, then
So
the 12th, the awards night, be there.
Anyone watching, obviously, keep an eye out on the CPW Facebook page, on the CPW website, subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on all social media, because that's where you're going to find out when tickets are available, where to buy them from, which is Culture Pro Wrestling website. You know, you'll need to keep your eyes out for those tickets because they're going to be in high demand. There's going to be small numbers, maybe just because of the lockdown situation. Hopefully not. Hopefully there's no limits and we can go all out. Fingers crossed. We have got a question for us, guys. Obviously, our awesome guests maybe join us anytime soon because it is almost 9 o'clock. So, quick question though from Carrie says, what match or wrestler inspired you to get to where we are today for us four?
who's going to go first?
No, you spoke first. You go.
Okay, then. I remember the first wrestler I seen was in the 80s around my nan and granddad's, God bless their souls. And the person that inspired me to wrestle was a Birmingham wrestler called Pat Roach. You might have remembered him from things like Alvida Saying Pet, because he got into acting as well. But watching Pat Roach, knowing he weren't too far from Coventry, it got me hooked on wrestling. Then it just snowballed from there. Then the American Invasion obviously took over the scene. So yeah, that's me.
I mean, the one that I remember watching when I was a kid, like which just hooked me, was the Rock and Stone Cold WrestleMania 17. That made me love wrestling. But I mean, after that, I sort of went back and I saw loads of older matches, which, you know, you could put and say they're amazing. But it's that one that definitely made me like, as soon as I watched that, I was like, how can I do this? I want to do this. This is just amazing. And both of those two guys, every time they came out, you goosebumps, man. Every time.
Yeah. Mine probably, one of the guys who probably got me into early on from a young age is probably Eddie Guerrero. Obviously, only recently, 15th anniversary recently of Eddie Guerrero passing.
15 years.
Guerrero got me into it, and then I think after that, I started obviously kind of watching. You know, there's a lot of other guys that came up through the ranks that got me more excited into wrestling. Match-wise, I can't think of a match that specifically was like, that's amazing. Well, I've got loads of favourite matches, but I think it was a wrestler that I got more invested in first. That's me. Dale?
Right. Well, the wrestler that got me into wrestling was, I would tell you, would be the Ultimate Warrior. He was the one that I watched, and his energy was magnificent. And he was the one that got me wanting to watch wrestling every week. So yeah, definitely the Ultimate Warrior. As a referee, Earl Hebner is probably the referee, and is a man that I've watched quite a lot and tried to be as good as him. Also, I'm never going to be, but you know that's the bar that I've tried to get to. But yeah, Earl Hebner was a referee, and the Ultimate Warrior was a wrestler that I watched and got me to wrestling matches. Of course, would be Warrior versus Hogan, and I was so happy when the Warrior won.
Classic.
Epic.
So, boys, thank you for that question. We appreciate it. So,
Thank you for that.
our guests are here and are ready. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure, first of all, to introduce, joining us tonight, Kat Von Cage. So, Kat Von Cage is now joining us, guys, into our live video chat here. Here she comes. And then we'll be waiting for our other guests. But ladies, before we start, the shows that we've mentioned in December, the tickets are available. Tickets will be available. Tickets are available for you to buy online now for the shows in December. And here she is. Ladies and gentlemen, Kat Von Cage. How are you doing, Kat?
Yay!
Hi, how are you? Hello, you beautiful.
Kat, are you sitting outside in the dark?
No, I'm in my room.
Oh, it's a bit dark there, that was all.
Dark. Is it too dark?
How are you coping? How are you doing?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I mean, well, we aren't in lockdown anymore in Wales, are we? So yeah.
Yeah, you got it lucky.
Oh yeah.
So what? Are you like sort of just ahead of us or something? What is it? Is there a time for it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're like, well, 2 hours. We had our local lockdowns and stuff, so we've done our bit. So yeah, we're the other side.
Back to normal there, or?
Well, not normal. Like there's still that stupid rule of 6 and all, but it is what it is. Yeah, at least we can go to the gym and stuff now, and it's kind of normality, like kind of.
Okay, Kat, how you doing, Kat? You okay?
I'm good. You okay?
Yes, thank you.
Lee, I like that you asked if they're in the future, like they're like actually in the future, like you time travelled. Wales has time travelled.
No, they've got us on a timetable, So Wales goes first because they're a little bit smaller, so they goes before us. So, I just don't know how it's going.
Maybe in the future we might go in alphabetical order, Lee.
So, ladies and gentlemen, before we get into some big hard questions and really indulge into the life of Kat Von Cage, our other guest tonight has now joined us. So let's welcome Casey Wilde, Mr. Party Animal himself. Here he is, with no audio at the moment.
Yes.
Something happening.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, Casey.
Hey!
Going, you okay?
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you? Are you okay?
Yes, mate.
Good.
So Kat's already gave us the good news that you guys in Wales are already out of lockdown.
Yeah.
You go down to the gym now, so.
Whereas us English peasants are not.
When you guys out of lockdown?
Can you go to the pub?
Yeah, but only till 10.
Fucking right.
Only until 10 though.
I don't know why Lee's asking that question. Lee don't go to the pub. He drinks at home all the time.
Yeah. He's bad for every pub in Coventry.
We're glad you both can join us. It's a pleasure to have you here on Talking Madness.
Thanks for having us.
So again, anyone watching us live on YouTube, do feel free to get your questions in for them. But we do have our own questions and stuff we want to talk about with you guys. So as you were here first, Kat, we'll start with you. So we'll start with all the wrestling side of things. So obviously, how did you get into wrestling? What got you into wrestling? How long have you been doing it? And sort of, talk a bit about yourself and your journey so far.
Cool, yeah. So I've been wrestling since 2015. So it was a childhood dream that I kind of just pushed to the back of my mind, I guess, because of self-limitation and like all the limitations that people put on you, like, oh, you can't do this, you're from a small town in Wales, you know what I mean? Like, you'll never do this. So yeah, I just was always a fan, like loved it when I was a kid, kind of fell out of love with it when I was a teen. And then I was 22 and I had just given birth to my little boy in November 2014. And my pregnancy was horrendous. Like, I hated being pregnant. Like, sorry to any women watching that, like, I glow in and love it, but I absolutely despised it. I hated it. No, I did. Like, I'm just being honest. And I thought, I need something, like, when this baby's born, that's just for me, because, your life changes so much and it becomes so much about the child, and, like, you almost get pushed aside. So, like, your needs and wants and stuff. So I thought, no, I'm going to have this thing that's just for me. So yeah, I literally Googled how to become a pro wrestler, and the first tip was find a wrestling school. So I Googled wrestling schools in South Wales, and then I found Dragon Pro in Newport, as it was, and I went to my first session on January the 11th, 2015, and that was like that was it. I only ever wanted to do wrestling as a hobby. I never thought that I would ever get on a show. I didn't think that I would, travel anyway with it. Like I just thought, yeah, I just want to train. And then 10 months later, I debuted, and yeah, it's just kind of escalated from there. Like every year, I seem to get busier, and I debut in more places, and yeah, it's been great. Like, yeah, I've achieved so much more than I ever wanted to, like thought I deserved to, or thought I could. So yeah, it's been a hell of a journey.
Nice. Sounds like it. I mean, like I say, Dragon Pro is an amazing school. I've only ever heard good things from Dragon Pro, and if you look on the circuit, there's a lot of people that have come from that school that are doing really well. So, it's a good school to go to, I guess. They say you've wrestled now for quite a few years and been lucky enough to go around a lot of promotions, have a lot of bookings. What would you say was like growing up then the wrestlers that got you really interested? Like, who were like your idols growing up, like the people you like look up to?
So like the one that stands out for me was Lita, and Trish, because I feel like those guys feuding was really what made me fall in love with it. Like I'll be honest, like I never cared much for the men's wrestling because I feel like I couldn't relate to it. You know what I mean? Like I could kind of relate more to the women, and yeah, so I say Lita and Trish for sure. But obviously, I'm influenced heavily by like Victoria and Nikki Bella, like more recently. Like I absolutely adored Nikki Bella. Like I used to watch like Total Divas, and I just like when I was starting, like I just couldn't believe that like these women were so down to it and they were just completely normal people, you know what I mean? Because they look like such superstars on the TV, I guess. So yeah, Lita and Trish are up there. They're the ones like my day ones, like when I first started watching it, I fell in love with it because of those girls. So
awesome, thank you. So Casey, same question for you really. Obviously, how did you get into wrestling? And sort of who were the people that you idolized growing up and got you interested?
Yeah. Well, I've always been a fan, Nate. Always been a fan ever since I was a kid. And then, of course, I got 3 little boys now. But at the time, I only had 1. And he was obviously a fan because I watched it the same as I did. So I took him along to a show. And he just said, Dad, do you reckon you could do that? And of course, you're going to tell your boy, yeah, of course I could, bruv. Do you know what I mean? But he
never, like your peer pressure did by a child. Like,
a lot of pressure. Yeah. So I said, yeah, of course I can. But he never let it go. He was like, but Dad, are you wrestling yet? You wrestling? So I was like, oh damn, like I'm gonna have to try. So I figured if I just trained and had 1 match, at least I could say that I did it. So I did the same as Rhea. I went to Dragon Pro. That's where you go in Wales, great people.
Right? Like we met and we didn't realize.
Yeah,
like
actually crossed paths. Never even knew that we'd end up besties on the road. Like, but yeah, it's crazy where life takes you like that. But so I went down there and they were getting momentum then. Even then, they were getting quite a lot of momentum. So like, he wasn't getting a lot of ring time. Do you know what I mean? I was only there probably 3 to 5 months, and then they moved from Newport to Cardiff, which is further away from where I live anyway. And I wasn't driving then either, so I just couldn't justify paying my membership and commuting to further away. And I was going to be a long time off getting in the ring, and I didn't start training until I was 30. So I kind of gave up on it. Then fast forward, I don't know how many months it was, I bumped into an old mate and he told me there was a school out Blackwood, which isn't that far from me. And they said it was a guy that'd been trained by Boris Malenko. So I went out there, I did 2 hours in the ring with him and then another one of his trainees, Dan, and I never looked back. Mate, I always say this to everybody. I did this to get into this for 1 match. For 1 match in front of my, whatever he was then, 10-year-old, 11-year-old. Now I got 3 boys. My middle one is like my biggest fan. And now it's my life. Now I could never imagine it being anything else. Like there's always something. I was telling Ree this when we were on the road a few weeks ago. I don't think there's ever a time now where a day doesn't go by when I see something and think, oh, that'd be cool. You could integrate that into wrestling. Or you see something, you think, oh, that'd be cool to wear to the ring. Your mind's constantly having the creative juices are constantly going. Does that make sense? Do you know what I mean? So
I'm constantly walking down the street, yeah, and if I'm just seeing something, I'm like, I'd love to hit Nathan with that around the head.
Yeah, yeah, mate.
You're like, oh, I could jump off that. You know, that looks sick. You know, it's something like that. Yeah, I understand that. It's great.
Yeah, exactly. As far as looking up to people go, like it was the same for me as a kid. It was Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, and then I kind of fell out then of it in the early 90s, and then got back into it around the time it had gone. Like when I went back into it and saw Shawn Michaels on the cover of a videotape, and saw him doing the crotch chop and stuff, and I was like, "What the hell is it? Is this the same guy that was in the Rockers?" And then I watched that. I think it was D-Generation X in your house. I think he wrestled Ken Shamrock. And I was hooked again. All of a sudden, I'm now a teenage boy now. So now now it's the best thing ever. So yeah, so then it was just Shawn Michaels was my hero then until the day he retired then. But yeah, so that was it for me. That's my backstory.
Awesome. Thank you. We've got some questions from people watching. Both of you. So obviously, you know, you've been wrestling for a while, and obviously few years ago, you came along and started wrestling here at CPW. Got a question here from Carrie who says, what is your favourite CPW match that you can remember up to date?
Okay. Reed, do you want to go first? Do you want me to go? I'll go first because I know my one. Like I've wrestled some brilliant people in CPW, and they've all been really nice to me and stuff. But for me, when I got to wrestle the Merseyside Mercenary Squad in a tag match, I was wrestling with my tag team partner was Kieran Young. That was just a complete eye opener for me, because not only Dan and Lewis, you know, great talent, but I'd never wrestled a tag team match like that before, where everything meant something. Every tag meant something. Every time you did something in that tag match, it was a tag team strategy behind it, and it just completely opened up my eyes to tag team wrestling, and I thoroughly enjoyed that match. So that was my favorite match I've ever had at CPW thus far.
Kat?
I think mine would be the most recent match, so me versus Shorty. Like okay. I had so much fun in that match, and like I don't know, like she's great. Like she's got so much potential, and she's really going places, and I feel like we had a really good chemistry, and I prefer singles matches over anything, so I feel like that one would be my favorite.
Nice.
I mean, I had a match against Casey, but I remember at one of the adult shows that we had, it was an 8-man tag, I think it was. Me, Bashby, Casey, and Lucky Bowden.
That's right, yeah.
Again, I can't remember who we were against, but I remember having a fucking lot of fun doing that match with you guys. It was a great match.
Was it the G6, bro?
No, was it G6?
G6,
yeah. It was, yeah. Had a lot of fun doing that, man.
Yeah, it was good fun, mate. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Yeah.
I was trying to think. I don't think we've wrestled, have we, Casey?
No, mate. We were due to, actually, and the only reason I remember is because when you messaged me on inbox about doing the madness, talking madness, there was a conversation that we'd had. I don't know when it was that we were going to be working together, and then it never came to fruition. So I don't know what happened there. But yeah, we've never actually worked, mate. But well, one day, hopefully.
Hopefully, one day. You never know. Could be anywhere as well.
Yeah.
So we've got a question. This one's addressed to you, Kat, but I'm sure we can ask both of you the same question. It's from Coventry Pro Wrestling themselves. Management team have asked, how did you feel just before you popped through the curtain for the first time? So do you remember the first time you ever went through the curtain?
Like, as in ever?
Ever, CPW, do both. Why not?
Okay, well, like the first time ever, like, Jesus wept. Like, I didn't think I was going to make it. Like, it was like anyone, like, you guys have been backstage and you know how nervous I get. Like, even now, I'm terrible. And I don't know, I thought I was going to die. Like, I was hyperventilating. I wanted to throw up. Like, my whole body was just filled with fear. Like, I can't explain it as anything else. It was, it was gnarly. But yeah, the first time I went through the curtain at CPW. I'm trying to think when that was. Was it me against Mariah May?
Maybe. Don't know.
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, that was the over 18 show that was the same over 18 show that I wrestled. Yeah.
Exactly the same. I felt like I was going to throw up. I was hyperventilated. I wanted to die. No, I still get so damn nervous. I was really excited for that one though, because it was an over 18s, and that venue was really cool, wasn't it? That over 18s.
Yeah, the brewery, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, fantastic venue.
Yeah.
Still not got to do one of them shows yet.
Oh, mate.
Well, never mind.
Anyway, moving on.
Carry on.
What about you, Casey? How did you feel the first time over through the curtains?
Yeah, I remember it, mate. I can remember I was really nervous, and I was in. I wasn't called Casey Wild then. I can't remember. I was called Casey Sean. I think they wanted to call me, and I hated it. I was like,
Wow.
who the hell is that dude?
Why have you got two first names?
I know. Stupid, right? So then
When is Sean? I mean, it might be. Someone can correct me wrong, but when has Sean ever been a surname?
No, I know. Never in life, ever. I don't know whose bright idea that was, but yeah, they called me that. And I was dressed in somebody else's tights, had somebody else's tights on, and they fitted okay. They didn't look out of place or anything. And I came out to I think they put some random girl with me as well to follow me to the ring, Shamila. I think she was one of the trainees. And I just came out. Do you remember that, Ree? And I just came out just to a splatter of applause. It was just then I go in the ring, did the match. It wasn't. Yeah, I have music. God,
what it was. Just what you came out to a round of applause. Like,
oh yeah. Already in the ring.
Like you're wrestling in front of seals. Just.
They weren't even applauding him. They were applauding that the bar was still open. They're like, oh, well done, mate. It's got a round in this, lad has. He's a wrestler.
Yeah, so that was the first time I ever come out, and I was really nervous. Yeah, I remember being more nervous when I knew what I was going to be doing with the character and stuff like that. Then I thought, right, I'm going to try and get this over now. When I knew where I wanted to go with it, that's when the nerves really started kicking in for me, strangely. I don't know whether that's common or not. I don't know. But It's like when I was just going out as just a filler match, because that's all I was to begin with. They didn't know how well I was going to do. I think somebody got injured. Oh, Sean's been training for about 3 months. Oh, well, he can take this, he can take that. Well, I didn't have any type of move set, really. I think I did the sling blade really badly. And it was like, I just stumbled through it. And then somebody came at me and said, you're not that far away from being like pretty much ready if you want to try and get yourself together. And then I started getting nervous when it became a bit more real. But yeah, I'm the same as Kat. I go through the curtain every time, and I'm just as nervous as I was the first time around. But as soon as you get through there, it all just disappears. Then you can just enjoy it, and yeah, that's it.
Very good. So whilst we're still on, we'll continue on the topic of CPW. Whilst we're still on that topic, and we'll move on to some other topics later on. Whilst talking about CPW, then let's talk about what's coming up in the future. For you guys, so obviously, Kat, you've got future match with Chantel Jordan, but inside the famous CPW prison that we were recently talking about. How do you feel about that? Obviously, how do you go into a match knowing that you're inside a metal structure like that?
You know what? I've never done it, and I'm excited, but I'm like, I know I'm excited. I'm just excited. Yeah, like. It's going to be a brand new experience, and I'm excited. See what happens. Bust out some crazy stuff, I guess.
And obviously, you're going to be Chantel Jordan, and obviously you've got your issues there with each other. Obviously, what's your plan going into the match with her, knowing what she is about?
I guess. My plan, I guess I just need to win. I guess she loves her kids, so I'll try and take her legs, I guess. I don't know, I guess my plan is just to be as vindictive and as awful as I always am in the ring at CPW.
It's the best way to be.
I'm not gonna give away all my secrets, right?
No, of course not.
Ah,
It's not gonna be live.
Watching. So
Just
yeah,
watching, yeah.
Never
I'm
give
just-
away your strategy.
huh?
Never give away your strategy.
Exactly. But no, I mean, I'm dead excited for it. I'm dead excited. Maybe I'll like, I don't know. No, I can't say. I'm gonna.
Keep it
He
hidden.
wants to give it away now.
nearly got there, didn't we? We nearly got that then.
Great. I was gonna say it, and I was like, oh no, wait, no. Okay, no, I ain't say it. I just know I'm excited, and like you guys need to be there, like fans.
Oh, we're excited.
Oh, I'm so
Always.
excited. I love the
Yes.
prison. Love the prison.
Fantastic.
I love prison.
I love prison. I love it. Pillar biting, the lot.
So, Casey, obviously, let's talk about your journey at the moment in CPW. Obviously, you've worked your way up to being a number one contender. Obviously, that you've done really well to get to that number one contender position in CPW for the heavyweight championship. But how does it feel knowing more that you don't know who you're going to face until after a match between Dan and Tomby? Could be the either two guys that you could face, knowing that you've already beat Dan before and probably never faced Tomby.
Yeah. Oh man, where to begin? Oh, it's a bit overwhelming that I had a little bit of time away from CPW, then bang, I'm the number one contender for that championship, and it's like it's exciting, but it's nerve wracking. And Dan is he's so good, and he's vicious as well. I don't really know that much about Tomby, and I don't think anybody does. I think that's the mystique that's around Tomby. So I know Dan. I'd rather wrestle Dan. Do you know what I mean? Because I've beat him before, and I think I can beat him again. Tomby, I don't know what I'm gonna do, bro. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess I'll just have to watch the match, and we'll have to wait and see.
Well, shit, I know it was just after your match with Dan, but what did you think seeing that crazy, scary goth motherfucker just pop out of the coffin like fucking?
Well, I got.
Sorry,
Go on, Kat. I didn't. To be honest with you, I got knocked unconscious for a little bit in the first 2 minutes of that match with Dan. So I don't remember a lot about coming back. I can remember.
You just woke up and saw a coffin and was like, die.
I don't know. What's happened here?
Yeah. I thought I can remember going back to the curtain and ducking under something and going outside to get some air and thinking, did I just walk under a fucking coffin? What was going on?
So shit like that only happens in CPW.
Yeah. But
That's right.
I did watch it back on the on demand. I saw the highlight of it, and it looked well freaky. So I'm not if it's Tomby that wins the belt, then I'm not looking forward to seeing what he's got next to me. Like,
I hope it is, because you know what? I think like you versus Tomby, you're complete opposites. Like you're like this raver, like party guy, and he's like
he's Halloween and I'm Christmas, isn't he? He's Halloween and all day long. I make a Christmas tree look somber. You know what I mean?
That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
it.
So we've got some questions here still regarding CPW. Got a question here. Who is their favourite fan in CPW Galaxy?
Who's this from?
No, that's from Country Pro Wrestling. It's not from who you thought it was. But Wes has joined us, so shout out to Wes. He has joined us.
Yes, Wes.
Yes, Wes.
Unfortunate relative of mine.
You know what? I'm
Oh,
gonna
Jack, Wes, I
say
love you.
I've got two actually. Like I think the one is he's pretty recent to the CPW Galaxy. I think he kind of followed me over like, a few years ago whenever I came. But yeah, Jim, obviously. Jim Trevette.
Hey, Jim.
We will talk about Jim later.
Say again, Nick?
I said we can definitely have a discussion about Jim later on tonight.
We love Jim.
Number one
We
fan.
do. We love Jim.
Great, Jim.
Yeah, so Jim and Wes for me.
Wes,
Oh, why Wes?
Oh, God. Oh, good.
Just make his head bigger than it already
That's what I
is.
He's like, let's give it to the guy. Like, he is like a diehard fan, isn't he? Like, he loves it. Like, so that's why. That's
You try being at a family party with him.
well, it's different for you then, because
No,
Yes.
Wes is always up there as one of the top fans in CPW.
yeah,
I love Wes.
He does.
yeah, it's
It was,
great.
Favourite.
do you know it was actually Wes that got me into CPW? He was the one that pushed me actually to start training.
So we've got
Yes.
here-
Yeah.
Yes, Wes.
Yes,
it's
Wes.
his fault.
How you
Thanks,
doing, Wes?
Nice one, man.
All right,
Cheers.
Dale, say it like really nicely. Thank you, Wes.
Cheers,
I'll just
Wes.
go. Yeah, thanks, Wes.
Nice
What
one,
about you,
Wes.
Casey?
We can't. We've got to mention her, haven't we, Georgina? I think I've signed every time. She turned up at one meet and greet, and I think she held up the queue for about 3.5 minutes. I was signing each trainer. Then she took her t-shirt off, and I thought, oh, here we go. And then I had to sign, sign that. Well, she's going to get me to sign also.
You come out, I've never heard anything that loud, yeah, when she just screams. My ears were bleeding.
Only the one fan, though. They were going to kick you out.
You're over, Casey, you're over.
Even if you've got the one fan only, Casey, she's louder than everyone else put together. It doesn't matter.
Bless her as well. She sent me she sent me a load of Christmas presents last year as well, a load of chocolate.
Oh,
Yeah, she did. She sent me loads of stuff last year. So yeah, she's really sweet.
Remember this? You saying?
Yeah, I did.
Fantastic.
You know what? I think I opened them up. She asked me if I could I could message her or send her a video. So I actually did a video of me opening them and sent it to her. I think I put it on my page as well. But yeah. So she's sweet. She's always really supportive. She always brings my shrine. Do you know what? If ever I passed away, we could just get one of her posters and stick it somewhere, and that'd be just like I wouldn't need a headstone. It'd just be perfect for that.
One of her posters. This is where Casey lies.
This is me being born. This is me when I was 4.
Did you get my Christmas present, Casey?
No, what did you send me, bro? I didn't get
I
that.
sent you hot dogs.
Oh man, I love a hot dog.
I know you like hot dogs. I know, man. Hot dog for tea, boys.
Who doesn't like a hot dog?
That was my first ever CPW experience. I went to it was when you guys have Flash Morgan Webster on there, maybe about 2.5 years ago, maybe.
Yeah,
like
Christmas show.
Yeah, it was a Christmas show right there, yeah. And I came up and I thought, and I just sat there, I spoke to Phil, and he said, yeah, just sit down and enjoy the show. And I had a hot dog and a beer, and I thought, it was the first time in a long time I'd been to a show and actually just sat in the audience and not been behind the scenes of it. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Hot dog and beer. I think hot dog and beer should be religious.
Hot dog and beer is the way to life.
Yeah.
The reason why in America their sports are so famous is because wherever you go to watch American football, baseball, or anything, you get hot dog and beer.
Yeah, that's it. That's the future.
Whenever the Welsh boys comes to Coventry, they've got to say hot dog for tea, boys, for me. That's it's from a famous. I don't know if anyone's seen the film Twin Towns.
Yeah, from Twin Towns.
It's one of my favourite films, and so yeah, I always get the boys to say that, and Fatty Lewis and the Twins.
So Ricky's joined us here. So Ricky Hewitt, thank you for joining us.
Ricky.
Ricky.
Got a question here from Carrie again. How did it feel the first time you lost your first match? And how do you feel when the fans? You can hear your fans cheering for you, or when you go out there on your entrances.
Casey?
First time I lost in CPW or ever? So what's what they're asking?
Ever, I think.
Sorry? Say that again?
It wasn't very specific. I think it's ever. It just says when your first ever loss.
I don't think I've ever lost.
No, I don't know. You lost when you came to watch us.
I lost back in Wales and my home promotions and stuff like that, I lost for a long time. I think I went something stupid. It was a running joke back home. It was the biggest losing streak ever. I think I must have gone about 15 or 18 matches where I didn't win at all. And I think then, I don't know, it was like a year down the line before I actually won a match back home. I just jogged a lot. So yeah, it was. And the thing was, and do you know what? I was getting over as well. So it was just disappointment at every show. So they would lose, and then they go, oh, do you know what I mean? Yeah, I couldn't wait to win so that I could hear my fans like cheer for a change, you know? So yeah, it was a bit disappointing the first year, but yeah, but now it's okay.
It makes you work harder, don't it? Every time you lose.
Yeah, of course.
Work harder.
Yeah. Oh, I did, yeah, 100%.
Makes you
Yeah.
your game up.
Yeah, 100%, Nate.
Kat?
Yeah, like, well, my first ever match I lost. So yeah, I mean, I didn't care. I still don't care. It doesn't matter, does it? Like, I don't care. I get to wrestle. Like I said, this was a hobby for me. I never thought I'd have a match. So I don't care as long as I get to be there, not bothered. Like, you know, try my best. If I don't win, then tough titty, innit?
There we go.
That's one way of looking at it.
Like,
I wish more athletes looked at it that way.
That's a t-shirt to be made, isn't it? If you lose, tough titty. There's your t-shirt there. Cat Von Cage says, if you lose, tough titty.
Here you go.
New merch 2021.
New hashtag.
Tough titty. Hashtag tough titty.
Your best. If you lose, then what can you do? Try again next
That's
time.
it. Of course, it's it. It's all about fun. Yeah. It's all fun.
Let's just get all the cliches out the way now. It's the taking part that counts, and try again, and all that.
So just so you know, Jim is still here watching with us. Thank you, Jim, for staying here with us.
Hey, Jim.
He wants to let you know that he'll always be there for you, Cat, always.
Ah,
legend.
What about me, Jim? Oh, my top liver.
No one cares about you, mate. No one cares.
Whoa, Casey. Whoa, Casey. I care about you.
Yes,
I'm always commenting on your photos.
You yourself, Nate.
Creepy.
This is always a good question. This is from Coxie Pro Wrestling again. You guys have been around for a few years now. So what would your advice be to newbies for their first match?
I would say, do you know what? I've been asked this before, and I've always thought to myself, if I could go back now and speak to myself right before I come to the curtain, I'd say to myself, don't worry about it. Everything's going to be okay. But I know it's not the same for everyone. So, but what I would say is try and enjoy it. Try and take it in. This may be your first match and maybe your last match, because that's what it was for me. It was my first and last. I didn't know I was ever going to go on and do anything else. It just kind of snowballed from there. But I would just say enjoy it. Don't get mixed up in the nonsense that goes on outside of the ring. Just enjoy what goes on inside of the ring. Mm-hmm. And try and wrestle every single match like it's your last. Because with injuries and the way the world's gone, who knew that we would be sat here, or how many matches have all of us lost through COVID-19, the lockdown? I mean, it's soul destroying. So I'd say wrestle your first match like it's your last match, and everyone then going forward.
Nice. I like that advice. That's good. I like that. Kat?
Yeah, I agree. I think everything Casey just said, but also like if I could go back into myself, I would say just slow the F down. Like
that is the one thing that you have to say to anyone sign up is like, if you think you're going too slow, you're going too fast.
No, like literally, because I feel like it does still now. Like the time goes so quick, but it's like you rushing, you're not doing yourself any favors, you know what I mean? And then I don't know, like I feel like, yeah, just slow down, take your time, like Casey said, just enjoy it, have fun, and just remember that it's wrestling. We're there to have fun. Like at the end of the day, like as long as the fans have enjoyed it, you've had fun, your opponents are safe, you're safe, then it doesn't matter.
Do you saying slow the F down? I literally remember Will so many times actually saying, Lee, slow the fuck down. Like, honestly, what it. And now I remember that, like, especially when I was a heel, if I was doing a heat or anything like that, just hearing Will's voice in my ear, slow the fuck down, and worrying that if I didn't, I'd get back and he'd just twist me up in some sort of submission. So, I'd have to. Right, man. Yeah, like, that is definitely one thing I always took away from Will. He was like, just slow down, man. Because I was just rushing about. I felt like if I wasn't doing something,
Yes.
it was just space. But now I realize you can feel that with, just being you, just being your character. Yeah.
Exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself. Yes.
I don't go quick anyway, so I'm all right.
Yes.
And
It's true.
And if you go,
okay, then. Cheers, Aaron, for that. Appreciate it. Thank you. So, Rice, we've got got a question here. We've got two questions here that are similar, so I'll do them together. Thank you, Carrie and Wes, for your questions. So, Carrie's is, what is your dream match and who would it be against? So, we'll do that like, if you could wrestle anyone of any time, who would that be? And Wes's question is, who would your dream match be against any CPW superstar, and what type of match would it be against them? So, any dream match you could ever have, who? And then your CPW dream match with a CPW star, and what type of match would that be, though? Let you think about it.
Oh, I think I've already got mine.
Oh, he's on it.
He's on it.
Like that.
I've given these questions before, mate. Someone been leaking our questions.
Got them all written down, mate.
He's got them all written down.
He's messaging the fans to ask questions.
And his answers. He's got his answers ready.
That's it.
Yeah.
Hello, Casey.
Well, like I said, my hero, Shawn Michaels. I'd wrestle Shawn for two reasons. A, I always thought he was the best ever. And B, he could probably make me look 10 times better than I am. So, so I go with Shawn. There's a couple in CPW I'd like to wrestle. I can't really pinpoint it down. Nate, I've always even from I remember how excited I got going back from that messages when I was when we were talking about before. I thought me and you could always have a good match. So I would always love to work you. Will, I've always wanted to work as well. I've always wanted to work Will, and I've never had the opportunity. Who else is it? I've wrestled quite a few there, haven't I? I mean, I'd like to say Tomby, but I'm scared of him.
It's like, I really want to.
Yeah, I'm afraid, like, if I see his mirror, if I see his name in the mirror 3 times, it'll appear in the fucking belly.
Oh, my, yeah.
So, yeah, that's mine.
No one's ever tried it, Casey, so it might happen, so don't do it.
Yeah, fucking right.
So if you had to wrestle like myself or Will or Tommy, what are the matches you do? Or what type of match?
Oh, see, I've always wanted, on my bucket list, I've always wanted to do a ladder match. Ever since I saw WrestleMania 10, Shawn and Reeves, there's got to be a ladder match for me. So I would pick any one of you in a ladder match. That has always been my dream.
You had that as a fatal 4-way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Imagine that.
I did. Yeah, that's yeah. Oh my God, yeah. Imagine that.
Okay.
You get all the bucket list and the ladder match.
Yeah, this is just writing itself now, isn't it? Somebody's got to put that.
Wow.
I've done a ladder match. They are fun.
Fun but brutal. Yeah, no, I've always wanted to do them.
Yeah, that's cool. Kat, who would your dream match of all time be?
My dream match of all time would probably be Paige. Paige. Like, I didn't mention her earlier, and I probably should have. Like, she was another one more recently that was like really inspiring to me. You know, she was just so different. Oh my God, was Casey gone?
No, he spoke Tomby's name in the mirror and he's gone.
He ran away.
You mentioned Tommy and Tommy.
I'm back.
I think Tommy's going
thank God
after
for
him.
that.
My television came on its own. Do you know what? My television just came on its own. I'm telling you,
It's Tomby.
Tomby. That is Tomby for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Paige would be my dream match, like ever. And then I think my CPW dream match would be, because it still hasn't happened yet, and I really want it to happen. Natalie Wilde. I really want to wrestle her.
Oh, she's cool.
And I don't care what match format that is. I'm not bothered. I just want to work her.
That would
fair.
I've got a question, Nathan.
That's good matches. They're good. I'd like to watch both of them.
Yes.
Just like to say thank you, Kay, for joining us. Thank you for your questions. We appreciate your time.
Thanks.
Thank you, guys.
Nate, I've got something to ask.
Yeah, fine. You're allowed
Is
to.
that all right? Yeah. You know, I just didn't know if you were taking over the show again. That was all. So
it's tough titty.
So the one that has all the stuff prepared. I don't actually have a life.
So do I, mate. I've got a list here. I've got a list. All right. No. Kat, I want to talk to you about your singing career, to be fair. And before we get into it, can you sing us a song?
Yeah, go on.
Go on, Kat.
Oh, why put me on the spot like that?
Well, not a whole song. Just give us like a little
Just
bit.
give us
Yeah.
the chorus
I
or
mean,
something.
if you could do
By the
Delilah
way,
by Tom
I
Jones, I'm
actually
happy.
have 2 of Kat's that song's downloaded on Spotify. Just saying.
Yeah, I've got your stuff on Spotify.
Well, I have Kat's album, so.
Oh, Dale!
Oh, the album.
Don't he?
What shall I sing? Give me something.
Okay.
Ask Aaron that. He'd be like, oh, my Welsh legend, Tom Jones, please.
Yes, this is it. I was going to say Delilah by Tom Jones, actually.
No.
I love Tom Jones. What's the matter, Casey?
Like, Aaron, it's such an English thing to do that you expect everybody Welsh to go, oh yeah, I know Tom Jones songs, don't you worry.
Who don't know Tom Jones songs?
The Snowman.
All right, I'll sing it. Wait there. I can't remember the lyrics, but I'll find it.
Oh God.
Don't know the lyrics.
Casey's stupid, you don't know Tom Jones lyrics.
Yeah, I got him.
I tell you what, Kirsty, you can sing it with her. Do a duet.
No. It won't work.
Okay.
Kat's the singer in the team.
Oh, you were good. Wow.
I'm the looker.
Casey, are you the dancer? You
Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah. No. Dad dancing, I do, mate.
Go on then, Kat.
Are we doing it? Are we actually?
Yes, go on. What you got for us?
Just sing whatever you want to sing.
No, I want Tom Jones now. I've been looking forward to that.
I don't even know. No, I'm not doing it. No, I'm not doing it.
Kat, you sing what you want to sing.
Well,
Yeah,
I'll
Comes
tell you
by
what,
Tom Jones.
even if she doesn't, yeah, people, if they're just listening at home, yeah, go on to Spotify and look for her music, yeah, because it is fucking brilliant. Yeah, so check it out.
Okay, what if I just sing like a segment of my new single? I got a new single.
Yes!
Yes, do it.
Okay. Okay. I don't like your vibe. It is not no, I've messed my lyrics up, right?
Pressure, Kat.
I'm all worried.
Sure, you wrote it.
Kat, don't worry. Kat, don't worry. Don't listen to Nathan, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, do it. Go on.
Under pressure.
Right, I got it. No, I got it. Okay. I don't like your vibe. It is not our time. Gotta get you off my mind. But can I get you off my mind? You're no good for me, We are ancient history. But I wonder if you think of me, over there with your bad vibes. And that's a lot, thanks.
Hey.
Absolutely fantastic.
Thank you for that. We appreciate it.
And when's that out, Kat? When's that song out?
It's out. Is that right?
No, get on Spotify and download it.
I've heard Kat sing that before on Facebook Live. So
I got a music video for that song actually on YouTube.
Yeah.
And it's quite well.
Videos.
7.5 kick.
What's that called? Bad Vibes?
Yeah.
Yes, right. That's it.
Like
Get on YouTube, get on Spotify, get Bad Motherfucking Vibes.
let's get some bad vibes.
There you go.
2020 has already been a bad year.
So Kat, what got you in? Is it something you've known from a young age that you've got the voice to do it?
Yeah, definitely. I've always been musical. I never had the confidence. I don't want to I'm not going to dampen the mood, but basically I went through a lot of shit as a teenager, and as a result, I just never had the confidence. My dad was always really supportive of it as a kid, but it was just, again, I was from the valleys, and it was just something that I thought, oh, I can never do that because I'm from Merthyr, But yeah, I mean, wrestling kind of opened my eyes to wow, yeah, you really can do whatever you want to do. How am I a professional wrestler? And I thought, yeah, balls to it, I'm just going to do it then. I'm going to be a singer. So 2 years ago, I started writing, and I released my album, my first album last June. And I got another one coming in next year.
So about getting onto Spotify. I mean, I'm not a singer, and you definitely do not want to hear me sing. But I mean,
no.
No. But how would you? Is it just something that happens, or how do you get about being on Spotify?
So for me, I do everything myself. I'm my own. I compose all my own music. I produce everything. The only thing I don't do is publish it, which is what you're inquiring about. So yeah, you just need to get yourself a publisher, really. So there's tons of those. You don't even need to speak to in person. You can just send them your stuff, and then they'll do all of the legwork for you. So they upload it to Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, iTunes, all of those. I just decided to just go for it. And I thought, I had a bit of a following from wrestling, and I thought there's gonna be, even if it's a very small percentage, somebody is gonna like it, and someone is gonna relate to it. So yeah, I just went for it, guys.
And who's your inspiration in the music career? Who, growing up or now, you looked up and think, oh my God, they're
Tom Jones.
Yeah! Shirley Bassey.
Shirley
Bassey, actually. No, there's so many. I mean, the music I'm into and I'm inspired by is just so broad. I like everything from screamo to classical to country. There's so many, but I think the few that stand out for me are Stevie Nicks, Christina Aguilera, Cyndi Lauper, Annie Lennox, David Bowie, Led Zeppelin, just to name a few. Yeah, there's so many. But yeah, I always wanted to do it, and I always wanted to be a performer. I didn't care what I was doing. I just knew as a kid, I didn't know I was going to do it, but I always dreamt of it, you know what I mean? Like I said, I always limited myself, but I used to dance around my living room and sing, and I always did stuff in school. I played guitar, harp, piano, violin. I was in poetry club. I did dancing. I did everything, anything I could do, I did.
You're busy. You're very busy then, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm wondering how posh the school was. They did harp lessons.
No, it wasn't posh at all. I'm from the valleys, don't forget.
But harp? Yeah, but a harp, the only harp I've ever seen is on a can of Guinness. You know what I
mean? My school, we learned to play drums on the wall.
I was quite intrigued to hear you say country music there as well, Kat. I mean, I was brought up on country and western. My grandparents, they were into the country and western scene big time. Even at my wedding, I actually wore a proper cowboy outfit that was inspired by my late grandfather. If you could duet with any country singer, dead or alive, who would it be?
Carrie Underwood.
What? No. I'm gonna go with
That's mine.
Who's that?
I'm gonna go with Dolly Parton because why would
Yeah, Dolly.
Dolly,
She's-
yeah, why would
She's the queen of country and country isn't she?
I wouldn't be opposed to like I know like her niece Miley doesn't do like that much country, but I wouldn't be opposed to duetting with her as well because have we seen her like new live stuff she's done? It's insane.
Do you ever seen her duet with Dolly Parton doing Jolene?
Yes, of course I have. Oh my god,
Brilliant.
So
I love that. I love that song. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know why I used to friend when he was a baby? Because his name's Joel in it, so I just it's just the chorus, obviously. Yeah.
Oh, good song. It's a cracking song, that is. Yeah.
Yes.
So your music career is on the up and up, as we can see, and hopefully the sky's the limit for you, Kat. You know, you're a lovely person from day one. You know, when I first met you, when you done the tarot reading for me, you remember that? It was crazy.
I know. Yeah. I did like a few people, didn't I, in the dressing room, and it was like they were all scarily accurate. Like,
yeah, they were all crazy. Obviously, being a big believer in that sort of thing, you know, it was quite good. Unlike Lee, who don't believe in anything that's like supernatural.
I just say I'm very skeptic, but if somebody who knows a lot more about it than you do, you've tried to change my mind and you've just talked bollocks, yeah? So maybe to me, yeah, maybe she could change my mind and prove different. But all I'm saying,
we haven't got to change your mind though, Lee. It's up to you.
I've got a healthy criticism. That's all.
Sorry, my webcam just broke. There we go.
It's because you're ugly.
I'm frozen. I'm frozen.
Tomby. It was Tomby. It was Tomby.
Tomby, he's there. He's everywhere.
He's taking over. Looking at the screen. I was looking at the screen for ages, listening, and I just like I'm moving my head around, and my head just like this. So what's going on? I froze. Sorry, guys.
Right, listen. I've got a song that I would like Kat to sing, if she would, for me, please.
Oh my god! Oh no!
If you could, if you can, I'll tell you what it is, and it's up to you. Man in the Mirror.
Michael Jackson.
Man in the Mirror.
My favourite song.
Sing that first.
I don't know it well enough. I know it, but I'm like, I don't know it. You know, like I've never practiced it.
Have you got any Michael Jackson ones? You know, like you could just roll off.
Because the point is, the boss who is watching is a massive MJ fan, and it would just make him smile if he could sit there at home and listen to you, a bit of MJ.
Is he really though?
Yeah, he's a massive Michael Jackson fan.
Yes, I thought I was
definitely.
a big Michael Jackson fan, and then I met Mr. Richards.
Yeah, but Nathan, we've seen your tattoo of Michael Jackson. It looks more like Paula Abdul.
It does.
Well, do you know what? I'll learn it and I'll do it on live because
Okay.
Right now.
Facebook Live it, yeah.
And we'll all be there. Make sure every CPW Galaxy, everyone's there watching it.
We'll make sure you look. Tell us in advance you're going to be doing it. We'll get everyone on to watch it.
Well, I'm due to do one anyway, so yeah, I will.
Nathan.
Yes.
Do you know what we could do soon?
Yes, I do. Let's just finish these questions on the and then we can go on to the next thing.
Yeah.
You get ready to do your thing. We've got 3 questions that have been lingering on the chat, so let's get them done because we don't want to be ignoring our beautiful fans.
Oh, yeah.
No, of course not.
Wes stated that he would like to see Kat versus Lizzie in a Falls Count Anywhere match.
Lizzie,
CPW.
Yeah.
Lizzie was one of CPW's original women. You know, she started the
original OGs.
Styles.
Yeah.
Lizzie Evo, Lizzie Styles, whichever
Lizzie
one you
Evo
want.
now, yeah. Lizzie Evo.
I've never wrestled Lizzie. I've been on shows with like backstage with Lizzie or shows, but I've never wrestled her, and I would love to. Like, damn, like she's a hard hitter. I'd love to.
Right. Okay.
Wes also says that he wins because Wes has Kat's album, T-shirt, everything. He wins.
Thanks, Wes.
obviously, Commentary Wrestling say that obviously CBW have around about 10 girls now in their academy. How does it feel being one of the women on the roster who's sort of a role model for these young girls that are training at CBW and coming up through the ranks?
Like what? How do I feel? How do I feel about it?
Yeah, being a role model, like you're one of the women they'll be looking up to, being at the top end of CBW.
Honored, like I said, like I never thought that I would amount to anything in the wrestling world, and it's crazy to me, like, because this, I know it's been 5 years, but it literally feels like it's been 2 seconds, and like you know, I've had a few girls like tell me in person or on Messenger that, like, you know, oh, like basically they look up to me, and I'm like, but it's me, like what, like, but yeah, I guess I was talking to one of my friends, actually, Lexa, when we went to Germany together. Was it Germany? Yeah, Germany together, and she said it to me, like I was fretting over a match I was having with someone, and I'm like, oh, but like, you know, it's because it's like this person, and she's like, right, well, now you know I felt about wrestling you for the first time, and I was like, Jesus Christ, like that's it's really surreal. It's really surreal, and it's like, I just hope that I'm doing a good job. I guess I hope that I'm a good role model. You know, I hope. So yeah, it's an honor. It's an honor. It's surreal. Like, yeah, I've got to pinch myself that like people look up to me. It's just me, like, you know, like crazy. But yeah, but thank you, and yeah, it's an honor.
Jim says you've got a beautiful voice, Kat.
Thanks, Jim.
Martin says both Kat and Casey are top people.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
actually, top people. Top people. Top. And Country Wrestling want to know, where can people buy your music from, or your music stuff?
You can buy it on iTunes. You can buy it on I think CD Baby is called, but you can basically stream it all on Spotify or YouTube. Like, it's on basically any platform that you might use. It's on there. So yeah, anyway.
If we went on to like Spotify to download your album, how would you get paid for that?
I think it works. It works via like so say you had a free Spotify membership, like, I don't know, like those adverts pop up, and then I don't know, it's pennies, but
is it? Yeah, because I pay a subscription to Spotify every month.
So with that, like, basically that's what they do, because you pay the subscription so you don't get the ads, but then like, I don't know, I guess something per, like, I think minute that you listen or whatever, something like that.
Your music name is Kat Von Cage, isn't it?
Say again?
Well, is your music name Kat Von Cage as well?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
So anybody who wants to download it, they just type in Kat Von Cage on Spotify or, you know, or YouTube, whatever, and your music will come up. Yeah, that's cool.
Well, so yeah, I mean, YouTube, my obviously my YouTube profile will pop up, but like, I think because I'm like an artist now on YouTube, it puts it into like the little playlist, so you just win there and find the album. Yeah.
But make sure you.
Whilst we're on the subject of interesting information that I want to find out about people, Casey, I want to know about the lights, all the lights that you come out with on your gear, your shoes. What got you into the lights, when all the stuff about all the lights and everything, and where did that come from? You know, obviously, where did that come from, really?
Mate, I've got, anyone who knows me like really well knows I got a thing for lights. I've got a weird thing with lights. Right?
Like a moth. Like a moth.
Like a moth. So yeah,
sparkly.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm just like a sucker for like fireworks and Christmas lights and stuff like that. And when I always knew I wanted to do like a big entrance, or you know, like a different entrance. And I love Naomi's stuff in WWE. I love Jericho's stuff. And just sick. And I just thought, if I can get anywhere near that, it's going to be on a lower scale, but if I can get anywhere near getting the kids to be in the crowd I think, oh my God, look at that, like a moth to a flame, literally. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's where it came from. It's just something that I thought I would love as a 5-year-old or 10-year-old in the crowd. If somebody come through the curtain and looked like that and I was watching myself as a kid, I'd be mesmerized by it. So it's just something that, mate, everything I do in with the character and wrestling and stuff like that, I just think of what I liked when I was a kid. The tassels, like I love the Ultimate Warrior's tassels, the bright colors and stuff. That's what I was just into. So it's just me playing dress up, really.
That's awesome. I say, like, it means that you know that, like, if you as a kid and you enjoyed it, kids now should enjoy it as well. So
yeah,
the connection. That makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. I do. I feel like when kids come up to me and say, "Oh my God, I love your jacket," or "I love your lights," or "your shoes," or anything, that's exactly what I would be saying to me if I was watching myself and I was them. Do you know what I mean? That's what I used to love as a kid. So yeah, I feel that connection definitely.
Love it.
Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Right, we've got a question here for you, Aaron, from Audible Excerpts.
Who?
Audible Excerpts. Thank you for watching us. They said, question for Aaron, who is the most cutest wrestler in the UK?
Cutest wrestler?
I know.
You know who that is?
You do know it.
Cutest
Not
wrestler
the
in the UK.
Definitely
Do you know-
cutest.
It ain't you, Lee. No one, man.
Oh, no, I know what he's going to say because he put it on Facebook the other day.
Yes,
Yeah.
he did. Come on, then, tell us.
It's
Danny.
Conor Doherty. It's Danny Doc. Conor Doherty is the most cutest wrestler in the UK.
Cutest wrestler in the UK.
Yeah. Don't get jealous, guys.
Yeah, I'd rethink that, Aaron, if I were you, because I don't want to fall out with you.
Whoa. No. He's the cutest, but Casey, you're the fittest wrestler in the UK.
Yeah.
I saved, bro.
This is just getting weird. No, I'm joking.
Hot dog for tea, boys.
I think it's time for a tradition of ours, Casey and Kat. We have a very good tradition here. Every show we've done it. It's from our man down there in my bottom left corner. It's time for Aaron's interesting fact. For some reason, Aaron has some of the most random and interesting facts ever. We've had some good ones previously. So Aaron's got 2 for tonight. So Aaron, what are your interesting facts for tonight?
My first, well, it's not interesting, it's more useless information than interesting facts. Let's go that for a start. So my first one is, humans are born with 350 bones in their body, yeah?
Right.
But when they reach adulthood, they only have 260 bones.
What?
Yeah.
How do you lose a bone?
So you say we lose
bones?
bones?
Which bones disappear?
Mate, if I knew that, then I'd be a doctor, not a good-looking bloke that I am.
Now we have to Google where these bones go.
Where do our bones go?
All right. I'm just, And my second useful information is there's around 16 million people alive today that are direct descendants to none other than Genghis Khan.
Yes, no. And I reckon I am. I'm
I
pretty
do that
sure.
one.
No, mate. You are a descendant of Hornswoggle. You are definitely a descendant of Hornswoggle. Where's me lucky gold? Where's me lucky gold?
Get that. Dale! I thought we were friends. Where you going?
Dale's gone.
Dale's gone.
You broke Dale.
Do you imagine, Lee, we should have had you in the ceiling. We had Kennedy, and you could have put the microphone down. That would have been great, wouldn't it?
I worked
Mr. Anderson.
at the Kennedy show. I had to work. That was my problem.
Oh, that's a shame. We could have put you in the ceiling. That would be fun.
Yes, he was chasing little kids going, I'm a leprechaun.
No, that did not happen.
Wow.
Whilst we're talking to you, Aaron, I hear, Aaron, that you have a new game for
Yes.
Talking Madness now.
Oh, I do. I have a new game, right?
This is going to be a weekly thing with our guests, isn't it?
Yes, so we're going to have a leaderboard and everything. So guys, you can get on a leaderboard and I won't show you. We did have a prize, but I won't put the picture up of Nathan I had. So, or do you want to see your prize?
Yeah, let's go.
Should we put the
No,
prize
he
up?
found a picture of me when I was like 18 on Facebook.
Right, here we go, guys. So here is the picture that you can win.
This is not the prize.
If you win it, there we go, guys. Look at that.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
No, wait.
Casey, can you imagine that? I remember that on your wall.
Guys, if you don't know, with a fishing rod and some sandwiches.
Hang on. Let's see if I can do that facial expression still.
Go for it. It's like you're constipated.
It's like your hair migrated.
Was this taken on the toilet by any chance?
It's like my hair's burned, migrated south for the winter. Stop
Look, you can
stroking
stroke
my
it.
face. It's weird.
Look, Kat, you can stroke it and everything. Look. Oh,
It's weird.
hello.
You're stroking my
Hello,
face.
little Nathan. So anyway, yes, I have a new game, and it's called Suck It.
No.
No. Calm it down, Lee. Calm it down. We know what your mind's on already.
Well, it's
But no.
called You Suck.
I'm pretty sure
Oh,
it
yeah.
was.
Sorry. Oh, yeah, well, you suck. Yeah, sorry. Oh, my God, I'm going home. See you later. I've got it wrong already. It's this picture.
Rubbish host, get him off.
It's this picture. It's just putting me off everything. Seriously.
He looks a bit like Brooklyn Beckham as well. Do you reckon?
I'll take that. I look like Brooklyn Beckham. I look like Brooklyn Beckham before he did himself.
Look, I'm cooking it.
Right, anyway,
so-
what's the game, Aaron?
So this game's called You Suck. So it's a word game, yeah? And I will give you a word. I don't know if you remember. No, you're too young, actually. You've got to be like my age. But so I'll give you a word. Let's say, Nathan, let's show them how the game works, shall we?
Okay.
So me and Nathan's going to show you how the game works, and then I will tell you the rules afterwards. So it's a word, like I say, it's a word game. So let's say I said zebra. Nathan.
Right.
1 second. Before you two had too many, like you were waiting too long. You cannot have any stumble in your
No.
words.
I know that.
We haven't done the rules yet, Lee.
Nobody said the rules yet, Lee.
Hornswoggle, get back in your pot of gold. We ain't done the rules yet. Right. So if I said the word zebra,
Animal.
stripes.
Doesn't make any
Do you know what I
sense.
mean? No, I'm saying no.
That makes no sense. Animal.
I know. I'm trying to show you the game. So basically, you have to follow the pattern of the game. You get it, Kat? Kat looking really confused there.
That's as confused as I am, to be honest. But
Because if so,
It's a word association game. That's all it is.
Word
Yes, word association, right?
okay, perfect.
Yeah. So it's word association. So you've got to try and like carry on the words as you go. So so Chris said animal and I said like stripe, I'd be out.
Right, yeah, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Used to be a
Yeah,
team, so we used to do it all the time. Yeah, of course. Let's do it.
Yeah. It's an old time game from the 80s, kids game that used to be played. So the rules are you've only got 3 seconds to answer. There's no hesitation to be allowed. You can't repeat the word either. It's best of three. Yeah. And it's a point for every game you win. Yeah. But if at the end of it, let's say Casey wins 2-1 against Kat, you get an
I like that.
you get an extra 2 points as well. So you go from 2-1 to 4-1. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Then whoever wins has to go against the Team Madness team as well in a single competition.
Okay.
So that's basically, obviously, we don't normally have 2 guests. So normally the guests will come on and they'll face each one of us each week. So what we're going to do tonight is do a first round, which is basically going to be you two against each other, and then the winner of you two will face one of us to get on that leaderboard.
Yeah, and it is a leaderboard. Oh, you can win something. Don't know what it is yet.
Neat.
Toilet rolls, because they're going really for high money at the moment.
We're not in Wales. You can keep the bog.
Get some sanitizer. So, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm going to be the ref. Sorry, Dale. I know you're usually the ref, but I'm going to be the ref this time, mate.
Taking
Right?
Dale's job here.
You're welcome to it.
So, Lee, I'm going to ask you to give them the first word.
Who goes first? Who goes first?
Ladies first.
Ladies first, so we'll let Casey go first then. No, Kat, you go first.
So, dog.
Puppy.
Cat.
Kitten.
Mouse.
Cheese.
Milk.
Cow.
Oh, hesitation! 1-0 to Cat.
1-0 to Cat.
1-0 to Cat.
Well done, Cat. Well done. So, take a deep breath. We're going to go again. And Dale, I want you to give our first word, please.
Okay then. Triple H.
Hunter Hemsley, whatever the name is.
Stephanie McMahon.
Vince McMahon.
Shane McMahon. That's over.
Hesitation!
Oh,
Hesitation!
1-1. It is 1-1.
Oh, it's down to the wire.
Yeah.
Nathan. Oh, hello. I got excited then. Nathan,
Nice
give
move,
us
mate.
our word.
Final word. Let's make this could be good for you guys. We're going to go with it. Wales.
Dragon.
I didn't hear what you said.
Okay. Wales.
Dragon.
Fire.
Water.
Ocean.
Sea.
Ships.
Boat.
Fish. I can't hear what you said.
Shark.
Oh, man.
Hesitation! I'm sorry to say, Casey, I'm sorry to say, but you suck.
Yeah.
You suck.
Suck.
You suck. You suck. You suck. So,
Yes.
Kat, not only did you win 2-1, but you also double your points. So you win the game 4-1.
Boo.
So you got 4 points to his 1 point.
So-
Here comes the real test when you face Team Madness to get on the leaderboard.
This is where you can double your points, yeah? Right, really high and set the bar against whoever comes on the show next. But it also means that the Team Madness team can also get on that leaderboard.
No, wait. Does she just face one of us or
No.
one the other?
All
Then
four of us.
All
Not at the
4
same
of us.
time.
Yeah, not at the same time.
Oh, okay. All right. That's you.
who's first then?
Aaron?
Okay, let's go with against Dale. Dale,
Son.
so
Cat from Dale then.
had to go first. Yeah. And Casey, since you lost, I'll let you do the first word.
Okay. Let's go with rain.
Water.
Dale, come on.
Oh, hesitation!
First one.
Come on, Dale.
1-0 to Cat. This could be some big scores here.
Come with you.
Right then. So let's go with Lee next.
Oh.
Right.
Come on, Lee.
And Dale, do you want to give us our word?
So wait, is Cat going first, so yeah?
That'll go first, yes.
Hang on. Is it still not best of 3? Is it just one game?
3 of us. No, because there's 3 of us, so she beats
It's one
us.
game.
Oh,
Just
so
one
she
game.
gets one point.
I'm not involved. I'm the
So she
game
gets
show
two-
host.
So she gets 2 points for beating Dale there.
No, she gets 1 point for beating Dale.
'Cause then
If it's best of 3, so if she gets all 3, then she doubles her points, like she's just done a minute ago.
Okay, go on then.
Well, lads.
Right. Dale, as you were.
Right. So the word is Scotland.
Hesitation, Dale. Scotland.
Bagpipes.
Scotland.
Bagpipes.
Bagpipe. Bagpuss.
Puss.
What the hell is
The
That goes with it. Come on.
Bagpuss.
not.
No, it doesn't.
Just not go with bagpipes.
Lee, you suck.
What?
You suck.
You
You
suck.
suck. Oh, we forgot to do it down as well. Dale, you suck.
Yeah, I know.
No,
I
we
know.
can't say that to Dale, though, can we? It's Dale.
No,
Oh, yeah, true.
I agree.
So, Nathan
Yeah.
against Cat Von Cage. Cat, you are at the moment 6 points. Oh,
I'm smashing them, aren't I? Come on, then. Come on, then. Let's go.
so Lee, I will let you do the final word.
Beer.
What?
Beer.
Beer.
Here, lager.
Colin.
Carlin Foster's.
Alcohol.
Vodka.
Spirit.
Wine.
Drunk.
Sober.
Boring.
Sorry,
Wait, what
fun.
Hang on, what? That's not hesitation. It's just got half an hour to say.
No,
Yeah, we
hold
started
on.
laughing though.
Yeah, because Lee started laughing, we couldn't hear Cat.
Okay, so I said.
Yeah.
So I said boring.
Fun.
You said fun,
It's
yeah.
just fun. Yeah.
Theme park.
Awkward. As in Awkward Park.
No, I'm done.
Ah, she's done
There you
it.
go.
So now she's got to go against you, Aaron.
No,
Wanna go get-
that's it.
That's
You,
it.
Aaron was a referee.
I'm ref,
yeah,
mate. I'm
He was
getting,
the
you don't see Bruce Forsyth going up to, generation game and having a go, do you?
Not anymore.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
So, Cat, you scored 9 points.
Hey, well done.
Thank you.
Casey,
Sack,
Good
sorry.
choice. Well done, Kat.
as it
Congratulations.
stands, Cat, you are first in the leaderboard. In case you don't feel bad, because you're second at the moment.
Thanks.
There you go.
But it is already first game, so
Casey didn't face any of us, but I didn't have a chance to get any.
so there we go, guys. That is our new game that we'll be playing every week called You Suck, not Suck It, as I put earlier. And whoever we have on next will be trying to beat 9 points. So let's wait and see.
Nice.
Well done,
Oh,
Kat. Hey.
Well done, Cat.
Cat, set the bar there.
I did, didn't I? Yes.
Right.
Brilliant. There we go. Nathan, how long we got left? Come on.
What about 20 minutes left, guys?
Wow.
20 minutes
That's
left to start our debut episode back.
That has been a real quick show.
It
We've
has.
got a few questions on here.
Fire
Ricky
away.
Hewitt wants to know how Dale got into refereeing.
Wow. Well, basically, before I was a referee, I was basically a runner, and I was just basically getting people from backstage to the curtain. And then Phil said to me, "Do you want to be more involved?" And I said yes. He took me to training, and I got training with the referee at the time, and he trained me to be a referee, and I've enjoyed it ever since.
Who was the referee before you? Dale.
I'm more intrigued on that one. Who refereed before we had Dale?
Who was the ref before you, Dale?
I'm just trying.
Oh, Hebner.
No, I wish it was. Tony. I think it was Tony. Tony?
I imagine a world without Dale.
Tony the Tiger from
No.
Kellogg's.
He was
I forget
great.
his surname. I forget his surname.
I'll tell you what, mate. I can't see a world without Dale Richardson as a referee.
No.
Tony Allen. That was his
Tony
name.
Tony Allen.
That was his name.
There you go. Somebody with a second name. That's actually a first name as well.
Wait.
Not just you, Casey.
No, Aaron.
Louis.
That wasn't the thing we were discussing earlier with Casey's name. It's very common for people to have a name and a surname that are both first names. The more interesting thing was no one's ever had
And Sean is a surname.
Sean.
How do you know?
Yeah.
They might be. I might be wrong, but I've never seen Sean as a surname.
Wait,
I'm
do
not-
you know?
Should watch my first ever match.
Go on, Kat. What are you going to say, Kat?
I was going to say, I believe, and this is probably going to be really long and boring, but I'm going to tell you anyway. So you know the St. John's, that actually comes from being like Sean's son. So technically, yeah, it is, but it's changed.
Yeah.
In Wales
Oh,
anyway.
yes. In
There
the
we
old
go.
days, yeah.
There you go.
You're right, Kat. It was boring.
No need for that, Kat. There's no need for that.
I don't
Oh,
listen
wow.
to it, so enjoy that. I love you, I'm sorry.
You bastard, Casey.
We got here.
We've got any more questions then, Nate?
Jim has commented saying that he'll definitely be coming to watch the show on the 5th of December.
Fantastic.
man.
Look forward to
Yeah,
seeing
we
him.
love seeing
He
Jim.
wants those 2 tickets, so obviously, yes, Jim, be a pleasure to have you there. You can get those tickets online, or I'm sure we can get Dal to sort you some tickets out after this is finished. Commentary Pro Wrestling says, can Nathan tell us what Mr. Richards has done for him as the CPW lineal heavyweight champion? Yes, maybe. Basically, this is an adult show, so we're allowed to talk about adult stuff.
Oh, thanks for that, Dave.
I want to bed.
I'm worried about
Good to know. Mr. Richards sorted out Nathan a lovely female friend, shall we say?
Wait,
Yes.
Yes.
lady of the night.
She
Uh,
is.
Not like that.
Lady of the night.
He didn't pay for her.
Lee. Lee, stop
Wasn't
it.
like, wasn't like he paid for a treat. Like, here's a present for you.
I am telling you. What?
Congratulations, you're the champion.
Or
Here's a lady of the
someone was
night.
interested in the champion, and he directed him towards me.
And it wasn't a man dressed in drag.
Wait,
It was a
Nice.
real woman.
we talking like Casey has got his child in his arms. We shouldn't be talking like this.
It's you
Stop
started it.
now. Oh, look at him. Trying to win points with the
Oh.
fans by bringing the child in. Look, I got a baby. Cheer for me.
Yeah.
His mum's having a wee or something.
Oh,
Casey,
that's
who have
cute.
you brought to join us?
Sorry?
Who have you brought on to join us?
Oh, little one as well.
They're like my shadows.
Lovely.
That little one that just popped up a minute ago is about the same height as Lee.
He's a bit taller.
Oh, you bastard.
We've just been joined live by Naomi. Thank you for joining us,
Hey,
Naomi.
Hey.
The brand new best co-commentator at CPW.
You best. I was good.
No, you're not. You're rubbish.
And also, I hear Naomi now has got on demand as well. CPW on
Yeah,
demand.
she might have it on demand. That's
Yes.
correct.
He wants to know, Lee, do you actually drink Jack Daniels on your entrance?
Mate, I bleed Jack Daniels. Of course I do. Yeah.
I can answer this one. I have never met Lee sober yet.
Whoa.
True.
More than I am usually. Yeah, you have.
No, mate, I don't.
Well,
We've not got long left, so let's talk about why Casey's playing daddy duty. We'll ask Kat a question.
I'm good now. I'm good now.
Are you blind? You're blind. The baby's gone, mate. Unless you put the baby on the floor, mate, I think mum's back.
I think so, yeah.
Tommy took him.
Tommy.
You just clocked that.
Tom being like a nanny's uniform, passing the baby over your half like that, mate.
I imagine Tommy looking like the nun from The Conjuring.
You said that like I'm done now. Like you've got a clock in, clock out system in the house. Like clock out, I'll see ya.
The tag teams, they tag each other in and out. Like, tag, go.
One thing I haven't yet spoke about, Kat, is obviously something that you've done outside of wrestling, apart from your music, is obviously something else that I think you enjoy. I'm guessing so because you do a lot of it. Is your modelling?
Yes.
You do a lot of modelling, and I guess that also links into something else that you do, which is being a PT, fitness. So let's talk about obviously how you got into modelling. And you doing your modelling, but also what got you into being a PT and how's that going?
So modelling, that was a thing that happened after I gave birth. Also, so obviously when I started wrestling, but before I started wrestling school, I got really heavily into I've always been into fitness, but to be honest, until I was 22, I had no idea what the hell I was doing. I would just go to the gym and I don't know, do cardio and then just do some random bits of weights that so I had all this baby weight to shift, and I thought I started all these fitness programs, which inevitably led to me being in the best shape I'd ever been in my life. I went up to London to do my first modeling portfolio, and then after that I landed a gig doing live modeling for Ann Summers in Cardiff on a Halloween, which is really fun. I got to stand in the window, pretend to be like a mannequin, and then when people would be like, "Are they real?" I'd be like, also, not like that, but
I just imagine you actually doing that noise though now, just
no, I was like a really creepy French maid or something, and just scaring the shit out of people, and I loved it. So that's what started that off. Now I do a lot of freelance kind of stuff, and I've been published in magazines, which is just insane. And the PT and kind of the same kind of story, basically, due to wrestling, I found my passion for fitness and bodybuilding, powerlifting. So I did my qualification and realized that to be honest, it's, the fitness industry is saturated with personal trainers. So that's something I still do, but it's I have got big news coming next year in regards to PT and that kind of thing. But keep your eyes peeled for that.
Okay.
Can't wait for that.
Yep, looking forward to it.
So we've had Casey's children join us. We're now joined by Lee's children. They look just like him.
Can't be his kids. They got more hair in him.
So Casey, also we talked a lot about stuff that Kat does outside of wrestling. Let us know. Give us some information about yourself. Then, what kind of stuff do you get up to outside of wrestling, or let us know some interesting stuff about you, really. Then.
I've been a footballer for 20 plus years. I played it, I don't know, sometimes 5-6 days a week. Sometimes it was my life, my absolute life. And then it just, your lifespan in football is it's a lot earlier than it is in wrestling. You get 32 and it's a lot harder to keep up with 18-year-old, 17, 18-year-old boys when they're running up and down the wing. All you can do is really kick them. But, so I never say I fell out of love with it, but I just became complacent. I wasn't training as I should have been and going out drinking on a Friday night and getting up to all sorts rather than what? What did you say then? So I go out on a Friday. What
position did you play?
I started off when I was 16 playing striker and didn't score a goal. So they moved, me back.
That's the opposite of your job, mate.
Yeah, I thought I was really good. So then it moved me to midfield, played on the wing, and then I can play anywhere now.
Casey, mate, that's all right because Nathan's in goal and he never saves a goal, so don't worry
No,
about
mate.
it.
And
Yeah,
I've seen
No,
that.
definitely not.
You played against me, mate. You would have scored.
shoot from anywhere.
That's right. Guaranteed that would have been.
Oh yeah, I conceded from the other half plenty of times, mate. I'm normally
Now,
it's normally because I'm distracted doing something else, like watching the game on the other pitch.
I
On your
heard a
phone.
rumor. I heard a rumor that Mr. Richards was a very good footballer back in day,
Certainly
Really?
was.
True.
Certainly was.
and
so
I
pro.
heard,
Really plays semi-pro.
he had the old pineapple hair as well.
Now
Did he?
that-
I'm not quite
Phil.
sure about that.
Mate,
Well,
I
this is
wanna see that picture. Come on, bro.
This is something that I've heard in secrecy, and that he cut it off after he heard Jason Lee getting blasted with. He's got a pineapple on his head, and he thought, I can't have that no more.
Oh, we need to see this.
But I also know that Mr. Richards used to run a five-a-side league, and he used to hold his award nights in a lap dancing club.
That is correct. I never got invited to any of them because my team was the worst team in the world.
Yeah, I heard about that one as well, Dad, but I didn't really say, mate. Sorry.
By the way,
Well,
Mr. Richards has also gone to make us all look stupid. We've all been talking about Sean's surname, Sean, the surname, Sean.
Yeah.
Wait,
Everyone's
not,
forgotten the singer Jay Sean.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Down, down. That one.
I still don't know who he is, so yeah,
no,
I'll
I
agree.
don't know.
Bang down.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I didn't think of that. That sounds all right, though. Better than Casey Sean.
I like that name.
What, Casey Sean?
Yeah, there we go.
Aaron's
Good name.
next kid's going to be called Casey Sean.
It is. Casey Sean Davis. Bang. I'm having it. Booking it now.
We haven't got long left, guys. If you've got any questions for our guests, please get them in as soon as possible. We have only got about 5 to 7 minutes left. That was a question earlier. I forgot to mention that one. Wes did want to know if you had Fun Wars still.
Oh, do you know what? I played Fun Wars earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, my son.
Who win? Was
With
one
my
of the
son.
people you work?
No, my son.
Oh, did he win? Or did you win?
Nah, hammered him, mate.
Just
Go. Done.
Listen, right, I'm one of them dads that go like, I'm going to lie down and let you beat me. Am I, mate? You know what I mean? If we're having a fight, mate, he's getting smashed about. Say again, Kat.
I said, I'm the same. You've got to teach your kids that they can't always win.
Yeah, do you know like today? Yeah,
They couldn't work for it.
it's like you go. It's like you go today. You go to like the sports day. Oh, you will win a prize. What for? Turning up. Do you do that when you go to a job interview? Oh, you will get a job because you turned up. No, you don't, mate. You're going to fight me. I'm going to knock you out. I don't know if you're 9 or not, mate. You're getting smacked down, boy. Oh, by the way, Kat, Alfie is one of your biggest fans as well. Just got to say that.
But if you, it's all about enjoying it though. Not always about winning.
Oh, yeah, but you say that when you go to an interview. Well, it's about enjoying the interview. You didn't
Well,
get
no,
the
because
job.
the interview's going for a job.
Yeah, but
Interviewing
I'm not trying to get the job. Not trying to win the job.
listen, that's a
You
job,
are.
mate.
You've gotta
Fun
win the
Wars is a job. It's a Fun Wars is a job, mate. You've got to win it. You've got to be in it to win it.
You don't go to a job interview and go, well, at least I got the interview.
You know what I
Well,
mean?
it's always a good thing.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It's good
I
to
didn't get
an
the
interview.
job.
It's better to get the job.
Yeah, I didn't get the
fight
job.
any of
Even
you.
better getting the job though.
I'll fight any of you at a Fun War. Any of you.
Ah,
There you go.
I'm the champion out of me. and Kat.
Hopefully, one day these Talking Madnesses will not be done over a Zoom chat and they will be done in person. And we will bring a new game of Fun Wars to Talking Madness.
Yeah, we're all going
Fun
around.
Wars.
We could all go around Nathan's house and look at his Angry Bird poster.
We could do that, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be
Okay,
the referee.
in regards to Wes's question, Casey and I, we still do participate in Fun Wars. However, due to COVID, we haven't done vlogs in I don't even know, Casey, when was it? March? We haven't done a vlog
Yeah,
since.
March. Yeah.
So that was the last recorded Fun War. I don't think we've actually done one, but we are still doing them. It's just we will resume as soon as we can.
You missed
Really
that.
hard to do social distancing Fun War. Just
You
like,
get them,
like you play with an invisible joystick. Got it.
you could get them. Do you know, like, remember as a kid, you used to get them hands and you pulled the lever down, they went like that.
Yeah,
One of them, you know what I mean? Do a fun more one of them. Yeah, that's it, yeah. See?
No,
Screw
Casey
you,
is-
Boris Johnson. Screw
don't
you,
know what-
Boris Johnson. Sorry, I'm on a rant.
Sorry,
You've
what's
got a
the score?
surprise.
Remember?
Yeah, I'm like 19-4 up.
What?
19-4. Oh my God. This guy's a fun more expert.
Are you that bad?
Yeah, I've got it written
No.
down. I've got it written down. There with me.
Oh, you have not. You're a liar. Right.
Yeah, 19-4. 19-4.
Get out. Nah. If you watch the YouTube videos, I don't seem to lose that many, do I? I only lose a couple, so you're full of it.
Oh, that look. You're in trouble now, man.
I think we're going on the YouTube pages to look at these fun wars.
Fun wars.
Cat's going to be watching these vlogs back and do like a vlog about it saying, "You lied! You lied!"
And then when she proves you wrong, she's just going to go #tough titty.
Exactly.
I'm being told off as always because I'm always definitely that moustache now. When you mentioned about your match, Kat, about your dream match being Natalie, CPW would like to let you know it's going to be booked. Don't you worry.
Boom!
I read it and I forgot to mention it. I apologise.
Come on.
I'll probably be. I'm
I'm
going to be sacked. Dale's going to be my full-time replacement.
Good.
Does that mean Dale gets the lady of the night?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh, broke him again.
I can't reach your expertise of messing up, Nate. So I like to see you do it all the time.
Down, bro.
Oh, Dale just burnt you. Dale burnt you.
I'm ginger. I easily get burnt.
Oh my days. Oh God.
So it is. We have been here now for almost an hour and a half, I believe. The four of us, you guys have been here for about an hour and a half as well. Actually, we've been here for about 2 hours as four. But it has been an amazing episode, and we thank anyone who's been watching. We appreciate everyone
thank you,
watching
guys.
Thank you for everyone who's asked us questions. It's been a pleasure. We will be back again next week with a new guest to be confirmed. But today we have been joined by Cat on Cage and Casey Wild. We thank you. Huh?
I said collectively we are the Wildcats, just FYI.
Oh,
Wildcats. There you go.
Wildcats. I like it.
Oh, Wildcats.
Wildcats are on the wilds.
Thank you.
Did you think that was have, Nath?
Huh? Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I hurt my brain doing it as well.
I thought so,
That one
mate.
brain cell bouncing about in there.
That's why Mr. Richardson got you laid.
I hope you guys enjoyed your time. It's been a pleasure having you with us.
Yeah, Nick. Yeah, I just want to say, mate. I think I'd sit on behalf of Kat as well. We really appreciate you having us on, and thank you to you and all the CPW Galaxy and all the fans and everything like that. It really means a lot, and we love you guys, and we can't wait to be all back together soon.
Yes, Margaret. Honestly, you're one of my favourite people, both of you, to have backstage. You put up with me being very inappropriate a lot of the times, and you laugh. You're good guys. I love having you there. Everyone does as well, and we can't wait to get everyone back there, everyone backstage, everyone being able to perform for the CPW Galaxy. We can't wait to have everyone back.
I'd like to echo that, what Lisa said. Kat and Casey are absolutely a pleasure to work with every single time I've had a chance to. Yeah, a joy to work with, and always bring more energy and smiles every time they come in, and it's fantastic. So it's great. It's great to work with you guys.
Yeah, they're all right, I suppose.
Yeah. No, so thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Talking Madness. thank you once again for joining us live